Yo, what up, everybody? How's everyone doing this fine, lovely Saturday? Um,
Hello,
hang on, I
people.
want to touch my mic, but it mutes every time. Welcome to the late show. As always, I'm always late. I'm fashionably late. I'm a woman. It's my prerogative. So, yeah, if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Welcome in Painful Truth and Wesley and G Keyman, Johnny Locks, AJ, Elijah, Rev Chewy, Mick Deepore. Holy cow. We got a big bunch of people. Paracentrics here. Rock out with your lockout. Oh my gosh. Did I say Elijah? Because I sense trouble and boom, there's his name. Every single time, dude. I swear. I get like the hair on the back of my neck stands up when Elijah comes busting in the room every time. Raking Raccoon, welcome in. Hello, guys. How are you all on this fine Saturday? How's everybody doing? How are you, Morrison?
Pretty good. Hope everyone's doing good.
Yeah. I'm glad I made it a little bit later and you were able to join in. I saw your message right when I was sending you the link. I was like, D-Mac's not here because he's busy with something else right now, but we will love him from afar. We still love you, D-Mac. But yeah, oh my gosh, this day, I thought it was Friday for like,
I
don't know. I had an appointment at 2:00 on Friday, which I thought was 2:00 today, but I also knew that today was my live stream and that it was a Saturday. So how those two things literally were both in my head.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's weird.
I don't understand how I did that. Literally, I was like, oh, my appointment's at 2, like, the all day long. I even set my alarm. I set my alarm so I remembered a little bit early so I could get ready and stuff. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And I said, it's that, but I knew I had a live stream today. So I don't know why I got it mixed up, but dude, I got charged a $20 late fee. So good for me, or not late fee, but like, didn't cancel fee, didn't show, no show. I've never done that on an appointment. So I'm like, idiots, just pure idiots. So that's one of those days today, fellas. You know what I mean? And then let's see. Well, I went for a walk, and did all this stuff. But yeah, it was a long day getting to this point. And I'm glad I did make it later or else we would have been sitting here at 3 going, this bitch ain't ever showing up. And of course, I like to make it when Marson, you can join me, and sometimes Vector, when he's available, can join. Yeah, I like to kind of do it around you guys' times too, So yeah. Hi, Dots. Did I say hi to Dots? Hi, Dots. How are you this fine Saturday? What are you guys all doing? Female math. That's right. That's what's up, Johnny. Female math. I happen to be quite a math genius, however. So, but time travel, maybe? I don't know. Idiocy, maybe? Me just being stupid, maybe? That probably explains it. Roy's Picks, welcome in. 10:40 p.m. here, so Mrs. already gone to bed. So AJ's out here getting his party on Locksport, on Lockpicking. I see. Wesley says, show us a best SFIC core. I have one. I have one in a drawer. Hold on. Let me go get it out of the drawer. All right, here it is.
I got one too.
There is a best SFIC core. Are these SFIC or LFIC? I never can tell. I think this one's S, yeah. All right, Dots is at work listening, practicing on the 410s for the UCL. That's what's up. That's what's up. Nightmare's here. What's up, Nightmare? I don't have the keys to this one. It's keyless. It's a keyless one.
And I have not been able to get it to operating, so I cannot get it out of that housing.
Yeah, I think I can get mine to operating, just not I can get mine to
control.
Yeah, control so I can take it out, but I can't get it open. So
Huh. Yeah, usually it's one or the other.
Yeah, I
Same
mean,
if
if
you
it's
try to
gonna
rake
be,
it too. Usually, if you're
yeah,
trying to rake it, it only goes to one of them.
yeah, and I feel like if you get it to control, though, I mean, you really do have control of the lock, and so you can
Yeah.
open it. But it's just, it's annoying that you can't like figure out how to get it to either or. So let me raise my thing because this is super annoying that it's in my right on top of my lock and I can't. And every time I raise it, it always falls another inch. So I like have to raise it extra high. And then of course if the leg's not lined up, it tips. Always such a bunch of BS, guys. My god. Get some light up in this. So yeah, I don't know if I even have a rake sitting around. I don't rake things very often, and I don't pick these because I effing hate them. Big
Same.
time. They're just the most ridiculous things ever. Oh my god, Breaking Raccoon, that is terrible. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's a horrible, horrible week. Jesus.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Grandpa and your dog. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. That's just there's nothing we could even say to, that's terrible. Really nothing when that kind of stuff happens. It's really, you can't words really don't mean much. People say and everybody always says the same things like my condolences and is that lock truck I just seen in the backstage? I almost had a heart attack. Hang on. I gotta clean my eyes. Hold on. Holy shit, it's Lock Chuck. Holy shit, it's Lock Chuck.
Hello.
Hey, Lock Chuck.
Hello.
Hey, Morrison. Hey, little Lock.
How are you?
Oh, just lovely.
Good. What's all those orange things on your desk?
These are long time ago when I first started. I had a bunch of little cheap gateways and stuff, and I put them in holders for my hands.
Oh, okay.
And I'm breaking them back apart because I have someone that wants to get into locksport, so I'm gonna make a little progressive set for them.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna try to do that, and
that's pretty cool.
So I figured it would go to a good cause if I can break them back apart.
Yeah, that is a good cause if you can get them. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, you need to. Those are nice for starting out, obviously, but those are nice. Especially because when you're trying to do things in hand, it gets to be, sometimes it can be hard. Hard to hold things in hand.
Before I knew about vices, all that.
Yeah. Why is this so annoying to me? That's too close. That's too whatever. It's just gonna stay there, I guess. This thing is I hate this Streamyard app. I can't ever get out of here now. Now I'm in the okay. Oh well, I'm just gonna stay right there. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to get it to the perfect height. My microphone is shadowing in front of it. Oh well. Anyways, thank you so much for this super chat rock out. He says, appreciate you, Lady Locks. I appreciate you too, my friend. I really do. Yeah, there's Keytron. What's up, Keytron? Paracentric's in the house. I think I said hi to Paracentric. Paracentric, did I send you the link? I can't remember. I think I did. Yeah, I think that's what I did send him. Okay. What's up, Roy's Picks? Welcome. Yeah. You have all of our condolences, Rake and Raccoon. That's terrible. Oh, really sorry to hear that. Any American locks with keys? Well, yes, I do have some of them. With keys, maybe. Let me go see if I can find the keys. I should have it. Lock Chuck gave me a whole setup to make stuff with them, and let me see. We're unlocked. All right, I found it. I found one. Here's one with keys. But what do you need to know about the keys? What's the deal with the keys?
Or is he asking for the lock?
I don't know. I think you just said he wanted to see a best, but I didn't have keys for the best. Then he says, "How about an American?"
Best SFIC.
What's up, Welsh Lockpicker? How are you? Oh my gosh! Dropping in with the missus. Katie wants to know what's going on here. We're picking some locks, girl. We are picking some locks. And of course, gonna talk some crap. You know, have some fun. just hang out.
I don't know if I got a best. Got everything but a best.
Wesley's got a question. All right, what's your question, Wesley? This thing's gonna shake my entire desk. I don't know if I can do it on this desk on camera. I don't like raking.
Cut apart if you have a real question about the insides. So.
Ah, there you go. That's right. I have a cutaway somewhere around here too. Like I did with it.
Sorry if I'm making too much noise.
It's just mayhem here. Yeah, tell her it's mayhem, Richard. Tell her we're all nuts.
Is it possible for one of you to send me an American lock with keys?
Depends where you live. Where do you live? Are you in the U.S.? Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to rake this one without shattering everything on my desk.
So he's in Texas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could probably hook you up there.
I mean, you can get one off Amazon pretty easily.
Yeah, you know what? You could probably get one from Amazon like the next day, faster than we could mail it.
Yeah.
You're about $15.
And gosh, what's his name that was selling them super cheap on Discord? Like $5 a lock.
Oh, really? That's a damn good deal.
I mean, they're engraved, but I mean,
who was selling them?
I'll have to look. Let me see.
Yo, what about shipping though?
Hobbs was selling them.
Oh yeah, Hobbs is great. He's got a bunch. He's got a bunch of better locks from Europe because he's a reseller for Decoder.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so he has a bunch of Decoder locks with the
engraving and all,
laser engraving on the side, and
I didn't know that.
You got some if you're looking for like a greenbelt lock, there's some much better choices that Hobbs has.
Yeah, American locks kind of. Well, I hate them. I don't know about all these guys, but I think they suck.
Yep.
I don't know why we tell people to pick them.
I know. It's easy to get, but I think the Ace is so much better.
I mean, I feel like they're a greenbelt lock for sure, right? They are definitely greenbelt, but I feel like they're like after you've done a couple greenbelt locks, then then they're probably like a little bit easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, get your green with something else, maybe learn a little more. Because they used to be blue. You know, they're not really that difficult to be worth that, but they were downgraded.
Gotcha, Wesley. Okay.
Yeah, Wesley, just shoot me your address over on Discord, and I will send you one over. I'll send you one. I got a bunch of ones here. I hate them anyway.
I was about to say they're your favorite lock.
Yeah, might as well go to somebody who actually would get some happiness from it.
My problem with it is the drunken core.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forget about that. I have to do a video and I'm trying to do. I have one that's like I have notes for one because I've done a bunch of American lock videos, but every time I do an American lock video, I forget one thing. So like I'll do a whole one and I'll forget to say something about like the springs, you know, or I'll do one and I'll forget to go. And if you know, sometimes you have it open, but you just didn't push the core hard. Like I'll just forget one specific annoying thing about them. And so people have to watch more than one of my videos to get all the details. So I really want to do one that's well thought through and has every single thing I hate about American locks. And I think I might even title it that. But I mean, I forget about this. I've never mentioned the sloppiness in the core, and that is a huge reason why they suck. That's another reason, you know? That does make some locks really harder to pick.
Yeah, for me, it throws off the feedback like crazy because I get a lot of. For me, what I feel through the tensioner is more important than what I feel through the pick.
Yes, and I agree with that.
With the core moving around, it moves around the tensioner. So I think, you know, I have to override what my normal reflex is. So it's like I cannot pick it like people like to pick while watching TV. I would not be able to do that with 1100 because I would need to be paying attention. I couldn't do it out of reflex.
Yeah. And you know what? The problem I have too, although if Hobbs is selling for $5, that's a good deal. But like the problem I have too is like you really have to practice a bunch of different ones. Even if you repin it, you're still getting the exact same sloppiness in the core. You're still getting the exact same springs. You're still getting the exact same like messed up little pieces inside the keyway that you're familiar with. Like you need a bunch of different ones to get really good and fast at them. But who the hell can afford that? You know what I mean? You just...
Yeah, and why that lock? You know? It's like...
Yeah. I feel like the Mako was such a better all around for that type of lock. That's a true... I think a Mako one is a true learning lock because you could learn so much from that because everything's so crystal clear. Real sharp snaps when you set the pins, really great like core movement and tensioner, you know, you feel everything in your tensioner, like they're really good for that. Where like the American lock, everything is exactly like the Mako, only really, really dull. And sometimes you can't pick up on it. And so you miss a lot of things and you got to really kind of scratch your head for a while, you know, trying to decipher this stuff when it should be very crystal clear, I feel like. But that the Mako was great because, you know, once I picked that one, it was so easy to pick the 1100 because I knew exactly what all these little dull feelings were because I felt it real strong in the Mako and I could at least tell what it was, you know.
Reb says Hobbs doesn't have any right now. Well, the thing with the U.S. sellers of those is that the only way you're going to get some that's going to be cheaper than Amazon is if you come across a lot. Like, you know, some company is buying a bunch of new lottos for their company, and so, you know, are selling off the old ones. And so, you know, someone might get a big discount on a big batch of them. And so then they can sell them at a decent price. But usually you're not going to beat Amazon for a new 1100 because they're going to have to buy it and then they're going to have to mark it up to make it worth their while.
Yeah, it's definitely you got to really get deals on that if you want to get a few to at least, you know. I don't know. Where is... Oh, Sasquatch says, I want to know why my backlog feels like his... What'd he say? Let me see.
Security thing.
Why it's needles on a chalkboard to pick. Yeah, I have one like that too. Oh shit, Paracentric popped in. We didn't even see you back there. How long you been sneaking back there?
Oh, I don't know, half an hour.
Did you really? Holy shit!
No,
What the hell?
Just a few minutes.
You creeped in there. I didn't even hear a beep for that. Did any of you guys hear the beep when he come in? That's weird.
Well, yeah, we can't hear that. That's only on your side.
That's so weird that it didn't come through.
Yeah. Chicken was in ninja status today.
Yeah. I don't know why they feel like that. I have one. If it is like gross metal on metal, like I don't know, scraping your teeth on a fork kind of feeling when you pick certain pack locks, it's really gross in there, and I don't know why. I don't know.
It probably needs a good cleaning. Maybe all the debris that's in there.
Yeah. It's just like yowza.
People jokingly call it security sand, but it's like leftover material from when it's being made. So for several of them, if you clean it out first, it can help them.
Yeah.
Not always.
Yeah, security sand. That's a good name for it. Oh shit! It does feel like sand in there. It's gross.
A little bit crunchy.
Mm-hmm. But those is that the ULC or no, not the ULC. I'm thinking ULC, the UCS version or something. There's one in there called that, and let me see. I have it right here. This one is the grossest one to pick. This is the one that makes my teeth feel weird when I pick it. It's like, the UCS. These ones are real yucky to pick. They just feel like like that, like you said, nails on chalkboard type of deal.
Yeah, Sasquatch. I'd actually just fully gut it and clean it out because just spraying something in there. You're not necessarily going to flush it out.
Yeah, unless you like really take a lot of it spray in there, and then it takes so long to dry it out and like get it to be not like icky when you're picking it. But yeah, that's a good idea, just fully gutting it kind of. But yeah, they are kind of yucky inside. I think lockwoods are fun. Any kind of lockwood is a really good one to learn. I feel like they give you a different learning feeling because those spools are so different from all other spools, It's John Deere RE183935 key. Keyman might have something like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, lockwoods are pretty expensive in the U.S.
You know what? Adam usually has them on his lock list a lot anymore. Yeah. They're a bit on the pricey side, but if you go to eBay has them too, and it's about $60 to get one from Australia if you really, if you're looking to get one. Or I think Adam has them just ranging in price. So I think sometimes they're cheaper. I know that kick cylinder I got from him that time was like $35, but the actual padlocks, it was like a half of €1. So it was only like $35, but the padlocks are a little more expensive, but the half of the cylinder still has the same stuff in it. So, I mean, unless you just want the padlock,
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of different models too.
Oh, that'll be great. Yeah. Yeah, you'll like that, Sasquatch. Yeah, that's a great job on the 1100. Like I said, they can be really annoying and just difficult. They got a lot of issues. They got a lot of problems. But yeah, the lockwoods are fun, and I feel like you can learn a lot from them just because of the different weirdness in them. They're not like every other lock, which is nice.
They're the opposite of pack lock. They're so smooth.
Yeah, they are the opposite. You're right. Let's see. I want to try mine with a gem. Let me try to pick it with a gem. I never picked this one. This one actually has those chest pins in it. Ooh. From the the Lock Noob set. It had tapers, and I don't know why. I just thought this would be better, and I just ruined the tapers. I actually tried to file pins out of them, but they were steel pins, and I came very far. And eventually I was like, F this, and I got all mad and threw them out. So I'm pretty mad now, though, because I should have had the Lockwood tapers in the Lockwood taper lock. Like, I'm such a dumbass. But, I wreck everything. I when I say I have messed up everything, I literally have.
One for the graveyard.
Raking Raccoon, have him fill up his suitcase with a bunch of lever locks.
Yeah, what are you picking? Speaking of lever locks, you're not picking a lever lock today, Mark.
No.
Oh my god.
The Grand V again.
There we go.
God, the Grand V. Blast and Bypass, welcome in. He says Gold P is peak. Yeah, Gold P's nice. That's a nice one.
Very awesome. Yeah.
What'd you just get, Para?
I got a bunch of these kick cylinders. I think these are a Russwin box at RB keyway, but I think it's also the same as the D1.
Oh, okay. I just heard you go, yeah.
Good job.
Woohoo.
Always love a good kick cylinder. You never know what you're going to get in those.
Yeah, I got a batch of these for free.
That's always good.
One of the guys I bowled with, he was cleaning out his garage, and he had a chunk of stuff from an old friend of his that was a locksmith, so it's been in his garage for 25 years. So it's like, you want this stuff? Stuff was like brand new, still in the bags.
That's like the best stuff when people hand you some other shitty locks that they didn't think anything about. And you're like, yeah, I just got all this cool shit. And they're just like thinking it's garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to throw this away. I mean, I can't do anything with the handsets, but we'll take those apart. But these are just a couple boxes of kick cylinders. I'll take those.
Right. Yeah, those are nice. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, I promised him lever locks. I thought Marcel would be grabbing his lever locks, and he's been obsessed. I'm surprised he's back to his Grand V.
I got one now.
He switched up for you.
I don't know if I'm going to pick this because this is one of the ones that I had to modify one of the tools for. So I need to check to see if it's going to work or not.
Yeah, I got a curtain one that I got from UK. I've not started on it yet. Let me see.
Because the bellies on the levers, they'll come in, and if you got a short lift next to a high lift, you'll end up with them like crisscrossing in the keyway, and you won't be able to pull the picking portion out. Change positions.
That's weird. Oh, that's a nice one, Lock Chuck.
Yeah, that's a leggy. I don't know how you say that, but
okay. Lock Chuck's good at lever locks too.
well, let's see. I have to switch up vices. Let's see.
I did recently. I picked up a torch, some map gas, and I've got some silver solder coming in. So I'm going to be attempting some silver soldering for some of my tools.
That'll be fun. That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
See how that goes.
If you figured a trick out, let me know.
I will.
AJ says the D12s are. I got one and stuck a pick in it. Never again.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that too. I have a snowman core one, and I hate it so bad. I hate it. I don't know why I thought I should get it. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, Adam sent me one with I think it's a min lift, zero lift on 5 and a max lift or close to max lift on 6.
Man.
That's going to be nasty.
Yeah. I don't know how you get to the back of them. I just don't. And I don't know how you get that. I can't understand what you would fit back there to be able to do anything with it. They confuse me. Big time.
Easy to get a good setup on this thing.
I'm kind of gonna have to switch picks, I think, because I don't think this one's gonna do it for this little. I think I need a longer hook in the back there to get that stupid pin. I have a Gold P D12 and a Dorma 5400 for my brown. I've got a video of one. Need one more. Oh, nice job.
Oh.
There it was. It was open and my tensioner flew out. You mother. Beep. Yeah, we'll have to do that again.
If you've blast and bypass, if you've started on dimples, D9's a good one for break.
Can't find a tensioner anytime. I have every size tensioner. Plus, I've got a lazy chuck. I got all this stuff in there. You think I could ever find? And it doesn't matter what lock I'm picking. I never have the right tensioner, and I can never find the right tensioner. It's like super annoying.
Like me trying to find my picks right now.
This isn't behaving like it was.
Either too big or now too small. I mean, come on. And I'm too lazy to keep hunting, and so I'll pick it with one that's too small, and that one's going to fly out too, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. As soon as I do something good, it'll fly out and go across the room. See? Oh! All right, Dig has entered the building.
Hello,
What's
everyone.
up, Dig?
Yeah.
How are you?
Hey, I missed already everything I see, right?
Yep, show's over.
Yeah, we're
Show's
just, we were
over,
just
right,
saying
yeah.
goodbye.
See y'all next
Yeah, it's
time.
very late today. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta keep you guys on your toes. You know what I mean? What you all
Yeah,
just, you know, I just gotta
we
keep you
don't-
on your toes.
we don't need only to check if it is a correct date. We also need to check every time if it's the correct time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time is it there, Diggs?
10 minutes after midnight.
Woo!
Yeah, actually on
That's
Saturday
late.
the time around 9 o'clock for me. If you start early, like 3 hours earlier, or almost 3 hours earlier. That fits better for Germany, I think.
Oh, okay.
But it's for you. It's like directly
So
afternoon,
we should
right?
start. We should do Saturdays around like 2 o'clock Eastern time.
How much? What is it now for you? At 6 o'clock or something?
I did 5:30 today, so if I started out at
5:30.
2:30,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6:10 right now.
Yeah, it's it depends, but you can't do it right for everyone. So that's a problem.
well, that's why I figured I can move it around on Saturdays to different times, and you know that way each different people can join each time.
If you have
Just watch each time because sometimes. You know.
The funny thing is, if you do it too early, you will miss the people in Australia, for example, because they will all sleep. If you do it a
Yeah.
little bit later, then they have to stand up early in the morning. And Pocket Woman did that already 1,000 times, kind of. And
Well,
it's
this
funny.
week I knew that Morrison was going to be busy. I had a premonition, and I knew that paracentric.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm blaming the guys. Like every single one of these guys wasn't ready until 5:30, and I had a feeling about it, and so I just made it for later, you know. And then of course I took the blame for getting here late, but I was honestly just waiting for those guys, you know, and I didn't want them to feel like all that pressure. So I just, I took the blame. It's
So dots lock, dots locks. The gold P is closest to the gold Z, which I know is not helpful.
Yeah.
But if you're going to pick a gold Z, you definitely want to pick a gold P first. But
I agree on that.
yeah, like you said, it's a kind of its own beast. But I think it has great it's a great lock to learn things on because it also will help you with, even like the SS700 or some of the other pins that have torpedoes. They're not the same, but it's still. I think it's a great lock.
Yeah, I didn't actually mind the gold P when I picked it, but I hated the gold Z. But I didn't mind the gold P.
Mine was the opposite.
I thought the gold P was very nice.
My P was really difficult, but I mean, I started it when I was blue belt because I love the gold F so much. I got I had to get the gold. Right into the gold P, and it's like no. I really had to learn. I had to learn the things that purple taught me before I could attempt the gold T.
I can't remember what I was at that time. I think I was. It was probably around red. I did the big jump, right? Lady Locks followed it basically, but I was between red and black, I think, and I went on holidays, took my not the best tools. I think I took a kind of a replacement set, but it's not bad, but it's also not the good set. But basically I went with that and with a small rig arm, which I could clamp to a table, and I clamped it to a kind of a night table I had on the holiday, and I put there my gold P, and I put a bunch of locks with me. And the gold P was one of them, and I never picked it before, and I tried it, and it was so sharp clicks. It was way better than every other lock, and at that moment I was like, wow, quality really changed how you feel, how you experience a lock, basically. And it's crazy how much more quality a gold P is compared to everything else I picked at that point, probably. And the clicks are so sharp. Still, it was so difficult, and I got to a deep fault set, but I couldn't get it open on the holiday. And when I was home, I put it in my vise. I tried it again. The session was probably like 5 minutes long or something, but I got it open on the first try there.
No,
I would probably think it came down to the tools, probably, because with my home tools I am way more comfortable.
Gotcha.
But it's still such a difficult lock.
Yeah.
Still, I love it.
I actually use the P and the Z for my brown belt.
Oh, nice. The Z for brown belt is nice.
Because, so I actually picked it when I was purple. Because I spent so much time working on the P that I just went straight to the Z and opened it the next day.
Oh. Yeah.
But to me, it was basically the same thing. It was just, they were almost the same for me.
Okay.
But I'm guessing I had a hard P and an easy Z, but I don't know. I haven't done any others to really compare.
That probably was it, because if you got a good, if you had a hard time with that one, but you got the Z, that's definitely, because those P's, if you get a hard one, it's a nightmare, I'm sure. I mean, they're terrible hard locks. So then if you get an extra difficult, they're almost like a gold Z by themselves, probably, a hard one. Shoot.
Huh.
I keep losing my dad shirt in this lock.
I'm slowly getting lost in locks.
The only time you have to gut an unguttable lock is if you pick one for black belt.
Yeah, exactly. Like the most sad for me. For me, it is sad to watch that, because the most sad thing is if someone picks UEMA or something for black belt, and you see how it was grinded in every edge, and it's so sad.
Yeah, so basically save those until you're after black belt.
Yeah, exactly. There are kind of locks which I could show it on screen probably, but I will never get it because I pick it up quick. I can't move anymore with my. Do you know how if you have your chair in a corner, it has 4 or 5 wheels and it can't turn anywhere because there's everything full. Oh my god, I can't move at all.
You need to
That's
send some of your locks off. Make some room.
yeah, Dick. Yeah, I
It's
knew
not-
my
nothing-
toolbox wasn't gonna move. It sat there, and it's been sitting there since I wheeled it in and put my locks in. It's not moved at all.
So that here is a crazy lock. And you don't see much of it because it's just a tiny lock. And my
Oh,
camera
my.
don't want to zoom in.
What the heck is it?
Yeah, you need to put me on full screen, I think. But I can't really. Don't it want to zoom in? I need to do it manually. I hate my camera. Do you know that? I wonder why it is so difficult
Sarah,
to
welcome in.
get it to focus. There. Now it focuses probably. Probably it wasn't in focus mode. Yeah, there.
Ah, maglock. Okay,
So that is
Maclock. Is that a G or a
very-
C? Shit, I didn't see it.
what is it?
What's it say? Maclock or maglock?
Maglock, like magnet lock,
Oh, okay.
just not with C. It's a brand from I think Japan. These are kind of rare, and you have to kind of put one of these notches into the hole here on the bottom, the other on the top. I can't do it. Other way around, I think. Yeah, the other way around. And then magnets will line up the stuff on the rear, and you can turn it basically. And there's one video of a guy who gutted it. He basically, I think here are like what is it? Like a slot in there, and you should be able to screw it out. But the guy on YouTube had the same, and he said you can't just screw them out. They are kind of rivets, kind of, and he drills them out, and it turns out these pins are part of the mechanism. If you drill these out, the core will turn free. And
Nasty.
it's crazy that this guy basically gutted his. You can probably repair it by rub screwing it and put some other pin in there. And I don't know if mine looks so much that you can just unscrew it, but I will not do it because it is if you have gotten fichier something like an what is it?
F3D.
No, it's not the F3D. I have never gutted an F3D, so it was a 787.
Okay.
This one has also like pins which are part of the mechanism, because on fichier it is like the whole core gets pushed basically. If you put a key inside, like with these keys here, for example, it's similar. It will align levers on the rear, and these will have a kind of a true gate, and that will make it possible to shove it into or against, kind of, there's a sidebar, and you can push it deeper inside of the core, and then the whole core can turn. And there are pins inside of the core which kind of blocks it if you can't push in the full cylinder inside. And if you drill out these pins, the whole core can turn. And that is probably very similar to how that is working. Just not that you need to push it in. But there was some guy on YouTube who did that, and you can see how everything looks inside and so on. But yeah, I appreciate these videos so much because there was someone who kind of sacrificed their good luck. But yeah, for others it shows you can't get it non-destructively. And I hope others see that and don't try it then at their own, because some of these locks are so limited.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, because you wouldn't automatically know to look at it that that's the case, but then you start trying it, and by the time you figure it out, it's too late. And there's no going back.
Exactly. And this one here, I heard is very rare, kind of, but it's just it's a cool mechanism. There are like padlocks which use the same mechanism. I didn't know that before. At some point, or what? It was not long ago. Like I was in the magnet channel kind of, and was saying there exists only like magnet locks which have kind of rotors. That is something like the EVA MCS, the Icon M. And then there are locks which are kind of only pins, which have like polarity, like outside, inside thing. And I said, like, with pins, you have only two positions. Like, polarity is south or north, kind of. They need to get pulled out, pulled towards the key, or get pushed out away from the key. Like, two positions per pin, basically, are possible. And with rotors, you can have way more positions, basically. It's almost like
unlimited.
You get away from something like 2D positioning, let's do 3D probably, but 3D is not the correct term. It's more almost like 2D, but different positions on the discs. And then I thought about what else exists, and I couldn't make up any other kind of mechanism which is possible for magnets, but then there is something like this here, and that exists in some locks like the punch lock, or like there are thousand brands who kind of copied the design of it. And you see if you have seen a cutaway or kind of a video of it, there are kind of dowel pins, kind of free floating pins in there, and these pins, there's kind of a key which is just a plate, and the plate has magnets at the correct spots, and then these dowels show in certain directions, and under it is a plate which only aligns with the pins showing in the correct orientations, and that is really 3D kind of positioned. And that mechanism is inside of these, and it's kind of a crazy mechanism. So there is a third magnet mechanism which is kind of cool. And yeah, that one is in here. And I thought at first this one is the most boring one, but crazy is that this one works actually. That it's precise enough with the key to align these pins in the correct directions.
Well, I say you should pick it and quit talking about it. Get it picked, Dig. Let's see.
That thing here, I don't know if I can.
Sure.
Because
if anybody can do it, you can do it. You're an insanely good picker. John Doe's here. Thank you for this super chat.
Hey, John.
He says, middle finger cramped. Have to use my left one to show up.
So the crazy thing about that thing is not only they made it mostly impossible to tension, because these small knobs here, that one on the top and that one on the bottom, are lining into the in the lock.
You know what? If Not Too Dead was, or is that no? If Nola was here, he would say you're making excuses. I think if you gave that to Lockchuck, he'd figure out how to tension.
Yeah, sure. He has a 3D printer, so you can 3D print just the line. Make kind of. I would do it.
You're getting soldering stuff, aren't you? Or no, that's Marston getting soldering stuff. Well, you're gonna have to figure something out, Dave, because I just hear excuses. Honestly, I don't know. I think you could do it.
I think it's yeah, you can you can.
Didn't
of course,
you?
make
Will
it
your
also
magnet picks work on that, or how? What kind of pick would you use? Let's see the keyway on that. Where's the even keyway at?
There is.
What the hell is it?
That is the keyway.
What are you supposed to do?
It's flat.
Use something like that.
Oh,
you hear when you go over it, you hear clicking sounds.
But it has to be a magnet, though, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, good God. Yeah, F that thing. That's too much. That wouldn't even be that's just a decoration. You should make a little necklace out of it or something and call it a day.
Yeah, here, for example, if I go now over it, you hear the clicks. I can hear them, but I would need to enhance the sound of it, but yeah, you hear the clicks of it, and I think it's like there's one, down here's one, like 5 or 4, can't really say it.
Speaking of
but
that, it looks like that reminds me. I got that tubular lock. I gotta get picked. I can't. I gotta figure out how to tension that thing. I was so close though the other day, and the tensioner just keeps flying out of it. I just can't figure out what to use.
So if you use the wrong tensioning tool on this one, you will damage it.
Yeah.
And to a point that you can't tension it anymore with the
Yeah,
real key.
you would have to use something like Lockchuck made for that two bar, right?
Yeah,
Lockchuck?
basically, you need
Something like
basically
that?
to design something which has kind of notches to the top and to the bottom, and it's just a ring in the middle free that you can kind of tension it here
Turn and
outside,
just keep
and then in the
switching
middle
it.
you can go with a magnet.
Mm-hmm.
By the design for 3D printing, it's nothing basically, which is kind of
thinking find a
that's good, kind of.
stainless or metal toilet paper roll holder, take it apart,
and grind it to the point where it fits. Yeah, that would work also.
and probably cut the tabs. You could bend them out, cut little tabs, and then cut the rest off, and there you go.
Yeah.
there
That would
you
work
go.
also. But you
That's
need
a
to
good
grind it very
idea.
much. I didn't. Did I told you about the trolley stuff that I wanted to make a trolley kind of wheel thing?
Yeah.
I got finished on what's this Wednesday, but it
Oh,
was
did
like
you?
work of week. Yeah, a week of work. It was so much
Oh.
work. Yeah. I figured out that I have kind of what is it? It's a grinder with two wheels. Or normally it has two wheels. Mine has only one wheel, which I got from my grandpa. But
Yeah.
the left wheel that was way more powerful than with the Dremel, and I grinded away with this thing my screws. I was like, could measure everything, and then I was in the shop and I was like, heck, I get the longer screw, I cut it off, and that will be all I have to do with that. It's not much work, and I had like 4 screws to cut. Of course, I failed on one screw, so I had one replacement screw, and I had to do it again. But it was so much work. Really, if you don't have the tools, don't try that. If you don't have time.
that's annoying.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go through
Like
the
making
comments
stuff
for
out
a
of
minute
metal
here.
is so annoying. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't read.
Wild Billiam. Oh wow, Wild Billiam's been a member for 6 months. Thank you, Wild Billiam. And Sarah's here. Welcome in, Sarah. Who else showed up? Oh, Wild Billiam did just show up. He says, hello all. Thank you for the super chat, Wild Billiam. And of course, John Doe's here. Who else showed up? Anybody else show up? I missed. If you showed up and I didn't say hello to you, did I see Zoe the cat, or am I imagining that? I think I imagined that.
I quickly
know.
pick up
But
the next locker, and then
If I didn't say hello to you, put a big old middle finger in the chat, and we'll make sure to say hello. I wish Vector was here because I decided to just pick some fun locks, and I'm just getting them open and having a nice time. And it's not the struggle bus today because I just decided to pick some regular locks. It's very relaxing. Wow, this is actually enjoyable. Oh. Super enjoyable.
I show you quick the last lock. Oh no, I don't have a last lock, you know.
Yeah.
There's always more. Okay, so
All right,
that
let's
here is
see.
my-
Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see Dig's not last lock. Let's
put it
see it,
already.
Dig. Let's see
Okay,
it.
so that is my newest.
Let's
she's
take
that
bets
one.
on how much it costed too.
Nah, no, don't do that because it's normally.
Yeah, you got it.
Impossible to
Normal
pay.
price. Okay.
I pay for that. I would pay no idea how much, but it's such a cool lock. I wanted to have one kind of forever.
What one? Let me make you bigger a second. Which one is that?
Yeah, you have to guess it. What is it?
That is.
Looks like it's a push lock of some type, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's some kind of French thing.
Yeah,
It is.
Is that a gosh, what's the name of them? Well, it's some type of
God.
fachette, right?
Nope.
Not a
I-
fachette.
Actually, I don't know if it is the brand or the model, which name I know, but
AJ says the E3.
AJ said Euro 3 for the money.
Oh, I thought you said the E3. Oh yeah, €3. Yeah, that's what they paid for that. What's up,
Okay,
GQ,
I can
man?
show the key. I can show the key of that thing.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Diggs had been getting into these French locks. That's the only reason I knew it was a French lock.
Digging his French lock.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
like new obsession. Holy
Lord.
cow.
The bow looks like, gosh, the starts with a V, I think. Oh, that's probably not it, but
We give up.
It's an ISIS or ISIS.
Oh.
This one
Oh.
is basically yeah, you have kind of a collar here. I don't know how it is. I think it's probably the tensioning part is the most difficult because the tension's deep inside of the lock, and you push in the pins, and then basically this ring here gets chosen in, kind of thing, and at that point you can turn it. Basically, and the crazy thing, it is brand new. That is most likely the craziest thing of it. And I don't remember if the company is still making locks. No idea. I couldn't find anything about that. It's only kind of shown on the LPU side. Show key and focus.
I gotta ask Lockchuck a question. That's pretty cool though, Dig.
So the key is so big. Like,
Yeah,
the
that is
American lock key.
enormous.
That is just how French do locks.
Right? They make them so complex and complicated. I am like in shock of how many
Yeah,
weird ass things they got. And you can't pick any of them because they're all super weird. Like, come on.
Yeah, actually, that is one of the more cool, or more very cool ones you don't often see. But this here, for example, wait, I need to fumble it out of the package.
What's up, Dean? How are you?
That
Elroy's
here,
Toys is here. Welcome, welcome. Elroy's Toys, I sent your challenge locks over to Vector. I believe it was. I think it was Vector. To give a try. Yeah, it was Vector because I wanted to punish him. That's right. I was feeling evil that day and I sent them over to him to pick. So he's got the ones you sent me. And we're going to see how he does with those bastards because I sure didn't have no luck. Although, you know what I did send him? So TX Rebel sent me some beautiful Avis 8345s, right, in brass. And he sent me some beautiful Avis for brass to give away. They're not keyed. Well, I decided to key one up with, you know, those pins. Remember, I pinned it up with with whatever, a key I had, whatever. And I just couldn't pick it for nothing. I was like, why can't I pick this? This is insane. So I sent it to Vector as a gift because I'm evil, first of all. And second of all, I mean, it is a pretty lock, whatever, but it was mainly because I'm evil. And I just wanted to see if he could open it. And he's so far, he's had no lucks. So we're going to see if I was wishing he would tune in today to see if he did have any luck, but I don't yet. But last I heard, he still didn't get that one open either. And all it was an Avis 8345 with like some kind of whatever pinning I did to it. It's evil. And I guess it would be considered green belt, you know, because I think those are green belt. But yeah, it's like, it's wild how crazy that one is.
Well,
Well,
I don't
thank
know.
you for tuning in, Roy's Picks. I appreciate you.
what was that, Morrison?
I don't know how well you can see inside here.
Let's see. Can you make him big? There we go.
Yeah, it's a little dim there. I can't really get the light because the phone is in the way, so I can't get the light in there. But
Is that the one you can rekey by moving the gates?
Yes.
That's
So-
cool.
I've set this bottom lever here. So, when you move the lever, it goes over like this.
Mhm.
So that's why this bottom one looks like this way. And that's what's stopping me from going down any further here. So if I'm holding this in the correct orientation, if it had the cover on, it'd be like this. And so I'd be using that lever this standoff to push the lever over. And then when I bring the standoff back, it gets to here, and I can't pull it up any further. So that's what I was talking about it crossing over. So this is like a max lift lever right here. You push it all the way over, and the back side is preventing you from moving the pick back all the way, so you can't lift it up to the next lever.
Can you taper the point of it?
Yeah. During the last stream, I was trying to do this, and it's like, wait a minute, I can't pick that. So I had to do this.
Oh, look at you. Go ahead, Marcy. Damn, that's impressive, son. Damn.
So,
Okay.
So that one can now slide back through there.
God.
But now I'm just having trouble picking it in general. Skill issue. But
Well, I'll tell you
didn't
what.
it work if you just shorten it to the correct length that you can get out of it?
nope, because then you can't set the max lift.
Ah, okay.
Because the standoff will be too short, and you can't push the lever all the way over.
Okay.
Right. I knew I was smelling something. That's Marson because he's the shit.
Yeah.
Good job.
But yeah, can't you turn the lever completely around to get out of the height position?
That's as far as the lever will move. Because of this.
Yeah, but can't you just go right then? If you have it to this max lift position and it would block, that you then turn to the right? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you
So,
set it that you go
You're doing
just...
that. And
you block there. I see. I know. I see the problem. Yes.
into the corner, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So either you don't, it's just a hair short and it will go around, but then it won't. It's just a hair short for setting it all the way.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's a hell of a lock. Great idea, Marson, on the picks, man. That's a great idea.
It's so it's just like these are the weird things you run into with lever locks. I mean, not the basic ones, but once you get going with them, it's like you're gonna have to make specific picks for specific locks sometimes. Like I can still use this with a bunch of other ones. That's why I went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's the stuff we see Lockchuck doing all the time. He makes all kind of shit, man.
My problem is you have to cut kind of lever picks to this certain shape, and if you fail, you have to buy new lever picks, and these are not cheap.
Yeah.
yep. Well, that's why I'm also getting into silver soldering, because the stainless steel tubes are like $3 for $10 or whatever.
But can you replace them on these picks from China or Japanese?
Oh yeah,
I guess yes, right? There are screws on top.
Yeah. So
That's
like,
cool.
here's one that I've. You can just pull the post out.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, that'll be nice if they're only a couple bucks.
This comes off.
You get out the whole thing, and then you can make a new one. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So like, here's the other end piece.
Did you order like the whole soldering kit, or did you have some stuff for it, or how did you decide?
I mean, I had a torch, but it's with where my hands are now. I want one that I can. The one I got, basically, ignites when you pull the trigger, and it turns off when you let go of the trigger.
Oh, okay.
My old torch is basically just always burns until you turn the gas off.
Okay.
And this one is just you pull the trigger and ignite, extinguish, and that's perfect for me because I can just let go and the flame's out.
Right. Yeah, because if you drop it or something like that, it won't keep going. Yeah,
I want to reduce the risk as much as possible. I got fire bricks to do the work on.
Oh, good. That'll be good.
Yeah, they help out a lot.
That's exciting.
But
and I'm sure if you have any questions, Lockpicking knows how to do that too. I'm sure he'd help you.
On the post on here, so I can make a bunch of different custom ones that I could just replace this on.
That's really cool. And that was just a AliExpress special, right? That.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was a set of 8 of them. So
I kind of like how that handle is, though, how you would turn it and stuff. I kind of like that setup. It's kind of like up and out of the way, and you know what I mean? It's like, I like that.
And just put a flat spot in. Of course, this was solid tube that they drilled the hole in the end.
Oh, wow.
But I'll be using just a tube.
That's so cool you found them that cheap, though. That's great, because you know what I mean? You're going to want to practice a little bit, and you can make everything now. I mean, you can make tons of stuff now.
Yeah,
people really have to spend that much.
Sculptures with found pieces of metal or nuts and bolts and stuff like that. So it's like you can do all sorts of things with it.
And I'm sure you'll find uses for it around the house too. You'll have all kind of uses for that.
So many times I've wanted to do, this kind of stuff, like, the stuff I would maybe use the 3D printer for, but I want something on it in metal.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's cool. I'm excited for you. Can't wait to see some of the stuff you come up with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that was another thing. One of these, this part. So the Mauer 71111, our President A, this part was a little too short this way and a little too short this way. So to use on mine, the closest one of these I had for it. So I ended up, B1 had a good suggestion of using a hammer. So I hammered on this to kind of stretch it out a little bit.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
But now it's like I could put another little piece of metal on the bottom of it and then silver solder it on.
Yeah.
And that would let me use it on that lock.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're gonna find all kind of cool stuff for that. That's awesome. Yeah. I think you'll pick it up pretty easily too. Yeah,
I haven't done even electronic soldering. I'm so at. But
oh yeah, so you'll be good at this.
We'll give this a shot. See how it goes.
I have faith in you, Marson. I've seen some of the shit you can do.
It's funny how just this one hobby of Locksport leads to so many sub hobbies.
Gosh, yes, it does.
Yeah, I absolutely don't get with silver soldering, like you need the flux or how it's called. Then you need the correct kind of silver soldering material, the additive, I think it is, the rod basically. And there are thousands of different sorts, and no idea. There's silver. There's no idea what did I saw. Bronze, I think, was one.
Well,
no idea if that would
work
also because it's way cheaper.
Solder materials.
That's a good idea.
If you're going to silver solder, especially like stainless, you want high silver content, which is like about 56% and up. So I ordered the 56. It's is it BAT 7? I think it's called BAT or MAT 7 is like the 56% silver solder. There's certain codes that will tell you and it'll tell you how much tin, how much copper, how much silver, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you can pick specific ones, and I know, like for the Flux, I forgot the brand now, but the Harris Black stay still is supposed to be good for the. It's a little bit higher temperature, and it's going to be good for stainless. And yeah, MAP gas should be good enough to get that temperature. So it'll get it hot enough to melt the solder, but not so hot that it takes out all the tempering of the metal.
Right.
But I mean, like if it's 304, a lot of the stainless is work tempered anyway instead of heat tempered. But
John Doe says, have you tried to use a 3D printed tips for that?
no, but I know it, especially the lever locks, the strain is just going to be way too much.
Yeah, I was thinking that it probably would break, huh? Some of them.
Yeah. 3D printing can't handle that stress. Or prints can't.
I mean, it might work for an extension, like for the president, Mauer president. Me just wanting to make it a little bit taller. That part wouldn't be under stress necessarily, but I don't know of a good way of attaching it. Or if you made it a sleeve, then it's going to make it too thick.
Oh yeah.
You're into other issues.
Very true. Very true. It is wild how all the different stuff you end up getting into and learning about when you just want to pick some locks and get into lock picking. It's crazy. There's so many things.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I just saw AJ's. It's like I'd show you the pensioners I made. Oh, actually, I have one left here.
Especially when you go for the belts, because you got all those missions and stuff you got to do, and you got to learn other stuff. No matter what, if you want to do the belts.
This was an egg key.
Oh wow!
So I basically, cut down the key. Normally, what you do is you cut down and you leave the very last part of the bitting, because that's what turns the tensioner. I mean the bolt. It doesn't move a lever. But when I was doing this, I broke off the bitting by accident. So I ended up having to drill this, tap it with a 3mm threading, and then I put a 3mm bolt in and chopped off the head to make up for the fact that I broke the bitting off.
That's a good idea.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So this is what was on there.
Oh wow!
So you can see I was cutting it right here, and I almost got to the end, but I slipped, and it just basically broke the whole thing off. And that's one of the problems with using keys for tensioners, is if the soldering isn't good, it'll break off on you, especially if it's padlock. A lot of the padlock take the high tension, so that can be problematic. But this was just for the sash lock, but it worked pretty good. But I broke the lock itself, so. But yeah, then you put the pick wire in, and you make it curved like this to go for curtain locks, so that it can go around the curtain.
That's pretty cool.
And you just do the levers.
Yeah, I have one like that. I want to say either Lockchuck made me one, or Steve's picking made me one, or Nick's picks made me one like that. I can't remember.
Or the Nigby ones should be like that too, right?
The Nigby ones are fancy as hell. So
I know, but it's still this kind of design, right?
No, it's just a piece of. Let me get mine out. I don't know if I can reach it. Hang on.
It's similar to that, but I don't. I think he's got one that's got a steel bar through it or stainless bar.
I thought it was bent nail, but it's still the same kind of. I mean, because I made a bent one like that too, but this one was I just bent it back on itself, filed it down, and on this end I just stuck another nail through it.
Oh, you made a double out of it. That's cool.
Yeah.
But my attention ain't
So this was more experiment than anything because this is actually the wrong gauge for any of the locks I have. So.
I don't know where my stuff is right now. It's around here somewhere. I'm so disorganized. Good God.
Yeah, but I've seen his. They are nicer. I mean, they're smoother and fancy, they're shiny and.
I just think it didn't have the bolts on it. It was like its own size or something, and it has like I can't remember, but it did. I do have one with the bolts, and that was my.
I think it's bent like like this.
Yeah, it's probably like that. Yeah, because he does like fancy stuff on the handles and all that, and so. But yeah, there's a lot. I mean. I love looking at LockChuck's collection of his lever lock tools because he's got like every single thing that's ever ever
need. No, I'm sitting here going, okay, I need to change this. I need to make another wire that's got a little bit more bend, a little thinner.
For this one here, you mean?
Yeah, it's curtained, and the curtain I had that I did that. I think you may. Do you still have that?
Yeah.
ERA.
I got that red one. Yeah.
And so this one I think's got a little bit tighter tolerance than that one.
Oh gosh.
But I made this a lot longer than I needed to. It only really needed to be like just a little nub like that.
Yeah.
Like they do a thing.
Because you're just grabbing the curtain, right?
Yeah. And that's the problem with my the ASAC is that the curtain was slipping under the tab that comes down off the bolt because the tab is rounded. It's so stupid. And
does the key actually pull the bolt, or?
I mean, yeah, it's turning the curtain, and then the curtain hits the bolt. But yeah,
I'm surprised the key doesn't like slip or something with it.
But and then when I was trying to fix it. And this is after I spent all that time cutting through the hard plate to make a window on it. That took forever. It's like, oh, right. They did that on purpose.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to pick those. A lot of work.
And I am out of practice on these.
I can't get a tensioner to work in this thing. It's making me pissed off. So I need to put it away because I'll keep trying it, keep getting matter.
I love these. I took them right away. Yeah, both this one's purple and the Era was blue. But,
yeah.
And then the Walsall, the safe lock.
That one was really easy to me.
Yeah, same here. I didn't think it was purple. I
didn't think it was either.
I thought this was more difficult than that was. And I thought the Ace was the 1311 was blue. It was more similar to the Era.
That's about my experience with the shop. What is it? Battleship.
So this part right here.
Chris.
Oh, hey.
How are you?
Nub sticking down.
Holy shit.
Good to see you.
What?
Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Hadn't seen a video in a long time. No, missed my Saturday morning rambles.
Saturday rambles.
Well, we know Chris is building a house, so we got to give him some slack.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed you, Chris. Hope you've been okay.
Yeah.
What you been up to, man? Doing good. All right.
Building a room just for locks, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be cool as hell.
Reinforced floor.
I'm having no luck tensioning today. I don't know.
Alright. I'm gonna give up on this one, I think. Until
I got no patience for it. I shouldn't be doing padlocks. I should be doing other things. Some cylinders or something that I don't need to worry about tensioning. Too bad.
Yeah, this part of the hurting just kind of upsetting you.
Keyless Primus. Let's play with that. Carry him again with locks I won't be able to open. This is a keyless Primus. Break ground on Monday. Oh my god.
Ah,
awesome, dude.
great.
Wow.
No,
How long are they until it's done? You got a timeline or? That's friggin' awesome though. Glad to hear it. I know you ain't enjoying that.
The
Cramp.
apartment.
Yeah. So thanks for the fun, guys. Have to freeze my cramped one. See you next time. And don't forget to curse my name. Thank you for the super, John Doe. We will see you next time. Yes, go freeze your cramped middle finger and you can flip us off next time, buddy. Let's see, Vector. Oh my god, it's Vector in the chat. What's up, Vector?
Yeah, speak of the devil. She's been talking about you.
What are you doing in chat? You being here?
Yeah, he said stop by to give a like. Well, thank you. Okay, 7 months. All right. That's good. It's so long. It takes so long. I feel so bad. But still.
I know.
Were you able to get that lock open yet, Vector? I didn't check the Discord to see if you answered me about that, but I was wondering about it because that's the one I made. And then on the live stream that day, I pinned it up. And I couldn't open it. And then I tried it again off camera because sometimes it's just, it's live, nothing open. So sometimes I'll just try it off camera. I thought it would pop right open, and it did not open. And I tried it for I don't know. I probably put a good 30 minutes into that thing, and I was like, you know what? No. I'm going to give this one to Vector. Yeah, I think it was. I have other words. I'm sure. I don't get it. It's a green belt lock. It's like the stupidest thing in the world. I don't understand. It's such a cursed lock. It's a mystery. Oh God, 1.4 million. It's so disgusting. Chris, you know what? You should have been like, too bad you have family and stuff in that area, because you could move to Texas or somewhere into the country, and 1.4 million would get you a sprawling mansion with horses and all kind of stuff. It's crazy the difference in what you can get when you're in different areas. It's absolutely insane. They're like, oh no, this is a good area, so we're gonna just charge you triple what everybody else would pay.
The van, the wheelchair van we just got.
Yeah.
That cost more than either of our first houses.
Oh my God. That's, you know what? That pisses me off, actually. That really pisses me off. Because obviously a wheelchair van is for somebody who is disabled in some way and, probably can't afford to buy it at that price. That's so disgusting, dude. That's so ignorant.
Well, also said something about how cheap housing was here before the COVID crap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, but my first house was $74K.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Chris said, or Raking Raccoon said, yeah, that's chump change in California. Yeah, right. Yeah, I would definitely have to move. I already am thinking about moving from my city, and it's not even like a city like that, but it's so expensive. It's crazy. You look online, and the farther out you go, it's like 50% cheaper. It's ridiculous for the same thing. And less people to annoy you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it makes me crazy with the prices of everything anymore. I watched this YouTube channel of this guy, and he lives in, I think it's Thailand, I think it is. And it's so cheap there. You can buy a 4-bedroom house for $250 a month.
I have a couple friends that spend a lot of time of the year, there. Yeah. They don't know each other. They're completely separate, but they both are heavily involved in Thailand. I mean,
yeah, because it's like you can avoid having to do citizenship and stuff like that if you leave for a certain amount of time every year. So you can literally, you know what I mean, buy a house and then go visit your family for a month and then just go back home and live like a millionaire. And that's how it is. You're like a millionaire there. You're rich.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, one was saying, too, that she was, it's like, she was just getting back there for that part of the year. She teaches English as a second language.
Oh, and, that's
good. It's like, I forgot, she had to be somewhere at a certain time, and it was in a new part of Thailand she hadn't really spent time in yet. And she was like, trying to figure out, what bus to take, and she was just kind of like, kind of almost treating it like, she was here, and it's like, oh, geez, what am I going to do? And it's like, oh, wait a minute. She just walks up to somebody, hey, can you help me? And, it's like, they're like, oh, sure. It's like this and this, and they walk with her over to there, and it's like, she showed her everything, and it's like, she's like, oh, yeah, it's like, it's Thailand. Just ask somebody.
And it's gorgeous there. Some of the beaches, and oh my God, it's like, and I mean, so if you get retirement and you technically just don't change your citizenship, you could definitely figure something out to live there like a king.
Oh, yeah.
And then just come home to visit your family. You don't even have to you can still get your retirement money and whatever else you get, It's like,
my other friend is retired and spends a good chunk of the year there. And I forgot how much she said. It was like a few $100s a month for night flight, and it's just, it's like not what we would call luxury.
Well, they have and their food too, like the different countries' foods are actual food. Like it's actually real food and good. And like you can eat a strawberry and it tastes like a strawberry. I can't tell you the last time that happened here.
I like Thai food. It's my favorite.
It's like you could go out, you could eat and pay your rent and all the other stuff, and be hanging out on the beach and do whatever. Not nearly as expensive as here. That's crazy to me.
Wow, that's the worst lock ever. I can't turn the core controlled. It's impossible, man.
Chuck's got out his what's that one, the Chubb battleship?
No, this is a Sentinel.
Oh, I'm bad.
Nah, I'm not feeling frisky to do the cruisers. Doing some easy ones.
I don't know how they're all hard to me. Shoot.
For some reason, I can't get to pick.
Chris is good at picking lever locks too. He's a good lever lock picker.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, I think I got all of the tops set here. Now,
Fine.
now to figure out the stupid ass side pins.
Pick wire's too thick.
Oh, wait, yep. And maybe this one. No? Oh, yep, okay. Alright.
There we go.
Yeah.
I said, did you say you had a question earlier?
Yeah, it's just about trying to figure out. I guess I'll have to mark it on this. It's one of those ring locks or whatever it's called that has the ring on it. It's like two different shear lines that you sent me.
Oh, the
Mastering?
master. Yeah, the master.
Yeah. And I have one that's like just in the kick cylinder part. I guess you would call it a kick cylinder, but I can never tell. It like blends in when you turn the core. It's hard to it's hard to tell which one is which, so it's like
look from the back.
yeah, I was doing that, but it's like, is it? I guess you could see it because it has this these little bubbles. I think it's the ring, or is this bigger part the ring? No, the smaller part is the ring.
I don't think you can tell from the front. You have to look at the back. You should see the two separate cores from the back.
I see these little bubbly things here that turns, but I can't tell if that's
Let me see if I can find
or if it's this big chunky thing. I'll have to send you a picture of it, maybe, Lockchuck, because this camera sucks. But I'll have to take a picture of it later and see if you can't, like, just point it out to me which one is the ring I'm supposed to be dealing with, because I'm having trouble figuring that out. This is not going to work. I need some new picks, some new flags.
Here we go.
This might work.
Alright, so here's the back of one. Let's see if I can focus.
Yeah, let me make you bigger so I can see this part.
So
yeah, is that big part the ring?
Yeah, see that big part.
Oh, okay.
You can't really see it from the. If I can get mine to stay.
Yeah, you can't really tell from the front
because it's shielded right there. But from the back.
So if I just make a mark on it, I'll be able to tell if it's turning.
Yeah.
Because mine just like all blends in so much to the other part, and it's hard. It's so clean, you can't tell if it's turning.
See how that's the outer ring. See how big that is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
all right. I definitely was thinking the wrong thing. Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to tell that because that master ring is thick.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely had the wrong idea. Okay.
So.
Thank you, Chuck. I was definitely confused about that thing. I was like, wait a minute. I don't think this.
Master ring, mortise. Yeah. Yeah, the padlocks are the ones that are visible from the front. G key names, right? And then you get the big honking mortise ones.
Oh my god.
And there, as you can see where I was marking it, so I could tell.
Yeah. Oh my god.
When that ring turns.
Huge.
I mean, compared to, I have a regular mortise sitting here, sized.
Wow.
But they're fairly big.
That's so huge. I definitely was on the wrong thing. So I remember lever lock. Oh no, now my pick's stuck in the goddamn thing. What the hell? Why would this get stuck?
And then, like G Key was saying, this is a Corbin Master. I think it's Corbin Mastering.
That's the one you sent me, yeah.
You can see the difference, the inner and then this outer. That's actually another core. But the disadvantage to these is they're shimmable. You can shim the outer ring and pick it by shimming it. Let's see, where's the shim? So it'll actually.
God, my pick got stuck in this stupid ass thing.
Yeah, so you can actually pick the outer ring. You can't shim the inner one, but you can shim the outer.
That's crazy. Look at that. So, okay, interesting. None of these actually feel like they're moving either. What the heck's up with that? Why would they be stuck? Unless they're ready to pick.
Blurry.
Weird.
I don't know if you saw it, but Vector asked if you got So Sorry open yet, Lady Locks.
Oh no, I haven't even tried it yet. Haven't even tried her yet. It said so sorry, and I figured it was evil as hell.
Oh, that was his message, or is that the lock's name?
That's the lock's name.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, I know it's gonna be terrible.
I wonder with these locks, which are kind of like French locks, which are crazy, right? How a real or proper tensioner has to be. Oh, where's my trash can? I did put it away and then it's away. Oh, there. Like you can't tension these normally. Like, oh my god, some stupid stuff on the finger. What is it? Okay, so if you see this core, this thing here, the key has kind of the bitting on it. Make me big, there you go. Then I can show it. Like the key has these. Come on. What's wrong with my camera? It doesn't want, right? It's lazy. It's more lazy than me. Again? Yeah, now it works again. So that is a key. Probably I need a paper or something that it wants to focus. Ah, there we go. It's probably the distance. That is the bits on the key. And they push the pins on certain heights, basically. And it's similar to something like the Vanlock, I think. I think Vanlock is kind of a similar design, just it's different aligned. And here you have kind of the pins inside of these ridges there, 5 on the count here. And basically you push it in, and you push it so deep in that this top part is behind the first ring, and there it starts to turn. So you can't tension it on the front. You can't tension it anywhere basically except inside. Yeah. And the way you tension it, most likely the only point you can reach for something is the slots itself. So you have to grab inside of a pin and hope to this pin is not a kind of no lift, because then you will lift it and then you will never get it open. But my tools until now for these things are like that professional.
Wow.
I wonder how a proper tool looks like if you want to hook behind
just
these
like
things.
That. If it works, you can make it work. It's perfect, Dig.
Yeah, the problem is it's so You see what it was before, right?
No paper clips.
Yeah, something like these rings for keys.
Oh,
more
that's
likely.
even better. Yeah.
It's more sturdy, and you have this
Yes.
ring to hold it, but it hooks
That's a
right
good
behind
idea.
it, and then you tension to the left or right. But it feels so nasty. And the problem is, if you need to with these, the more they are worn, you will not get kind of a counter rotation when you leave off. Release the tension. And
Yeah.
for those who picked those locks already, you will not get like, okay, I release the tension and then I can set the pin. It's like floating almost. And so you need the second one to turn it a little bit back, and then everything will drop because you don't have that much control. I would need something which clamps in 2 positions, and then you can kind of really controlled turn it to the left and right, but I have no clue how to achieve that. Probably hook one here and one here, and or one here and one here, and then do it something like that, or probably, and I have no clue. That was why I asked someone if someone knows this can be done professional or something.
Yeah.
Actually, that could work if I bend this one like that, like the hook here.
Yeah.
Because that one I can really hook behind, and then it will stay in place. This one not. And then I can basically have a second one, clamp them against each other, and then I could probably do the left and right thing, like floating. But it's crazy difficult. I don't see that there's kind of a notch or something. Some locks have kind of a slot for some reason, like they make it actually be pickable. But this one has nothing. You have to go into the side of one of these slots. Actually, those big door locks like this one here is way more difficult to pick than the European or the what is it called, the like Euro profile one of this one.
Yeah.
Probably this one is also way more difficult because it's so it's an old lock, so it will be most likely a little bit worn, and it turns not that great. And of course, behind of this one, I think that's also big difference we never kind of take into account for picking these locks. If you pick this one as kind of a Euro or as a cut Euro or something, you will only pick the mechanic. But here you have the whole mechanic of this block be part of it, basically. And so tensioning the middle part, probably there is enough play that this one isn't in contact at all. But on this one, it feels like you have to put so much more tension on it because it's so difficult to turn it. Yeah, probably not. Probably I'm telling bullshit here. Yeah, probably. Yeah, at that point it gets difficult. But if you want to pick one of these, theoretically, you'd need to pick them like 2 times. No, like what I'm telling you, like 5-6 times. Like every position locks again.
That's insane. That's annoying as hell.
That's why it's a French.
I would just hard pass on that.
Yeah, that's why French locksmiths or lock pickers kind of make decoding tools, not pick tools. They basically have a pick which can pick to the certain depth and then tighten it and then try it and then basically decode it once, then tighten every screw and then you can turn it. But for that you need a 3D printer or you need to mill it out of steel or something.
Mm-hmm. Is that what they call like the Sputnik or something tool?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's similar like the Sputnik. It looks similar. Sputnik is way more more precise, and it has like these small slots for the kind of cables inside because it's a pin tumbler, Sputnik.
Mm-hmm.
But for something like this one, it is more like a ring with kind of wires going down here, like 5 of them, and they are bended to like an L, and then you move them to the correct heights, and inside of these rings there are screws to tighten the position of it. If you watch something, if you go into LPU, look up Cliff Mentine, what he posted, and you will see most likely always only these tools because he prints them and he designs them, and I think for the French community, he does jobs for locksmiths also, like invent tools for them. It's crazy what he came up with already. I would need something more precise than this one here to actually fumble around with that log. I wonder where my tweezers are.
This is
a
a
wild one. Oh, what you got there, Morrison?
This is the multi-post laminated, and it should be easily rekeyable by moving the levers around or whatever, put different lever stack in, and you could just put in whatever post you wanted, but they hammered over the end of these rods in here. So there's no way to pull these off. So this is even less rekeyable than a single post lock.
Oh yeah, you have to do it, huh? Oh wow.
Yeah.
What the heck? Wonder why I did that.
I don't know. That's really strange. And it also made it really difficult to get a couple of these levers off because they're also kind of like different lengths, which is weird. So like
that thing is wild looking inside, man. Holy crap.
It's like they're not even the same length. Like those two pretty much are, but a couple that are like this one, really long. So you have to line it up there, but then you can't get it over.
That thing is such a mystery to me. That's crazy. Who thought, like, I want to know who originally thought that. Who was like, you know what? I would make it like this. That's always like so impressive to me to see that stuff.
And we'll go on the post now. So it just. I got it off, so it should go back on.
Yeah.
I figured this was going to be a hassle. I should have just listened to myself and said, nope.
Don't do it.
Imagine if you, Dig, and Lockchuck got together and designed a lock. What it would look like.
Yeah, with the other Dig,
he does that.
I really wanted to join in with that, but I didn't have the bandwidth for it.
Yeah, I started out and I got.
That would have been great. Where are they?
Did he ever finish that? Yeah, I was gonna say, did he ever finish that, or I don't remember what happened.
Don't want to talk about that.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not me. So it's I kind of stopped somehow. I think it's still in progress, but I think it took way more time than he could put into it. That's my thought. It's kind of way overwhelming for just one person.
Yeah.
I can see that. That was.
Yeah, that was a lot.
He said it was basically timed to be infinity kind of without length, how long it will take. But the first kind of setup was about like 6 months. Yeah, and we are far above that. Really far above, and no idea. I didn't have seen any progress I thought it was gifted away, or there was kind of it was in the raffle, the first prototype version, but I don't know if only this. I didn't understood if the block how it was at this point is only the part which was gifted away in the raffle, or if it is designed to a certain point and then get gifted. Because right now it has only one part of mechanic working and not the lock itself.
Oh,
So I'm not sure what he gifted away there. If someone else understood it or won it, then please tell me what you got. I think there's a reason why big teams design locks at companies.
Yeah, that's their full-time job. That's got time to do that.
Yeah. There are so many things you need to come up with. Like, is it manufacturable? What you thought through? Is it working at all? I have no idea. It's such a long process.
And be able to have the machinery to be able to prototype, get a working
Yeah.
prototype, and
That also, yes. And interesting thing about this pump lock here is that you really can feel the true gates. You feel that they have way more room to get to move up or down inside of the gate. But still, it is so difficult to line them up. Like, I know that this one here is a true gate, this one is a true gate, and I know now the depth, how deep it is. But I can't be sure that I can push every pin to this position because of binding order. Like, this one here is not in the correct position. And now I need to release the tension, turn it even the core back, and everything else will drop. And find out if a deeper position will work. Yeah, here it is. And now I need to set the other ones again to the correct positions, but they don't bind, so you need to release again, and then the third drop now. It's so annoying. So picking these locks isn't easy.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being easy at all. If anybody can do it, I have faith in you, though, Dig. You're an amazing picker, like, honestly.
Yeah, so. I this one I just got recently, but I have a bunch of these right now, and I picked a bunch of them already. But every time I encounter them, I'm like, okay, how I tension that thing. It's not like with keyways of normal locks, like you put your tensioner in which just fits. Here it's always like, okay, let's put a wire in there and there. It's so annoying.
What you picking, Paracentric? You got some, I think I see an 1100. Is that what I'm seeing?
No.
See something blue. Let me make you bigger. Let's see here. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. Is that just a little film?
Yeah, it's still got the little cover on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
finished
cool
these.
as hell, though.
Yeah, I got these 7 kicks open. That last one took me a while. Now I got a batch of these Ilcos. This is a nasty little keyway. I'm trying to figure out. I think I can get through the warding on the bottom.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's terrible. Ew.
Wow, that's almost like the shape.
Wow.
No, it's not. But it's almost like the shape of the Seagull Pickproof. Like it has these cool tied wiggle.
Yeah, it's nasty. So I'm just trying to see. Maybe I should switch to a pointy pick. I think there's holes in the warding here. Look at my Mokeeps.
Man, yours look all nice. I had to use mine to pick that bylock, and mine was all bent. You should have seen it. I pulled it out. I think somebody gave me theirs, their old ones, and I was gonna flip them, but I never did. And so that's why they're. But I don't know. I don't think I bent that set. I think somebody gave me that set, but yeah, it was all bent up and beat up. But it did the trick, though,
so they
dude.
kind of look like these, huh?
Yes, that's
Ooh.
exactly what they look like. That was it too. I was like,
These
is
are the $2
embarrassing.
jobbers that I put the little shrink wrap on.
Mm.
All right, where's that texture?
I feel good. I've only bent 2 picks.
I'm like Lady Lux. I got a graveyard of picks.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you clearly have more patience than we do.
And one was a flag, and that was only because it got stuck, and I bent it trying to pull it out.
Yeah, I hate that stuff too. I had that problem with when I was picking that D9. That I have it here sitting next to me, looking at me, and I'm just like, never again. We ain't gonna play. Actually, I bet you I could get a Moki in there, and just if I was gonna sacrifice one, just know that like it was not gonna come back from the war. Did you get? Oh, I thought you got that.
No, I'm trying to see if I can get any sets. If I'm pushing the pins up far enough. It's hard to see though. Where the warding is really paracentric right on the bottom there. It's nasty.
That sucks. Are you able to use like a super long one and go up through the warding, or no? Because those Mokis sometimes can squeeze up through the warding, but it might be.
That's why I switched to a pointy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the not tall shafts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the other pick I bent, like, you might not even be able to tell just by glancing at it.
Let me make it smaller now so we can see
Getting some clicks.
Let me put this out of here, actually. It's like, I can't work it. Oh, Lord. I hate this thing. Okay. How do you go back out of here? It's literally stuck in the studio. There's no exiting. Ah, here we go. I want to exit. Make you guys bigger. There we go. There we go.
Getting some sets.
There you go.
Yeah. Would you guess that this was bent?
No, it don't look it at all.
It is a little bit. So that's the other bent one.
Oh wow, your bent is like itty bitty.
I still have to count it, but I did that on an SFIC.
Looks like you're getting ready to cut some plexiglass.
Yep.
Are you cutting it with scissors?
Heavy duty.
Wow. Oh,
What is that?
It's
Is it
polycarbonate.
plexiglass? Ah, cool.
how thick is that?
3 mil, I think.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had scissors that would cut that stuff. I've always done it with a saw or Dremel.
Yeah.
But alrighty. Well, I've got to go, so I'm gonna call it. And it's good to see everybody. And,
Yeah,
good to
thanks
you.
for hanging
Likewise.
out, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping through.
It was good to be able to get back online
Yeah.
and pit. Well, I won't say I picked much. I've been piddling on everything. I got a few lever locks up here, but that counts. So, all right. I'll catch y'all later.
All right,
Alright.
take care,
Take it easy.
Lockchuck.
Good seeing you.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow, it's so quiet on the ES now. What is
Oh
that?
yeah, it was a little. That's what that was. I was wondering what that was. It was really like
was some
Staticky.
that was some mind control right there.
Right?
Yeah, right.
What's Lockchuck up to? What were you trying to do to us, Lockchuck? Dang. That sounded like a vacuum. He was sucking all the mojo out of the room. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Dang you, Lockchuck. You tricked us.
I got a little cool fancy key, dome key recently. Did you ever solve it?
Oh, look at that. That's a little bougie.
Wow.
It has kind of a
Oh,
button on it. And if you make it dark enough, you can push the button and you see there's a light. It's just not working anymore. It's just light one time up now. And now it's dead. Has someone seen it? Has someone flashed it up? No?
I didn't
No.
see that.
Yeah, there it is. Probably you can get it to flash one time again. Okay, no. There it was. Did you saw it?
There
There.
it is. There it is. Yep. Very cool.
Yeah, it's dead, unfortunately. So, and I think I can't get a battery for it anymore because they kind of clamped the battery inside of a ring, and no idea if I can get it out of it. But it's kind of a fancy key. Goes to a fancy lock, of course. But yeah. These are just cool bazaar finds you find on the local markets here.
That's pretty wild.
Then you say to the owner, like, oh yeah, this lock is dead. I don't pay much money for it. And then they're like, okay, yeah, you're right. No. But it's not working anymore that great. And that's how the other key is looking like.
Man, I'll tell you.
It's a 10 kg, I think. It looks like a 10
I need
kg
to get
to me.
10 and the 5 kgs because I never had those, and I think they'd be nice, fun to pick.
I think this one here is a 10 kg. It has a ball bearing. It has 2 rows. 10.
What's the difference between the 10 and 10 kg?
The ball bearing on the rear, the interactive.
Ah.
Kg stands for Kugel, and Kugel is kind of ball bearing or sphere, basically, but ball bearing. And in this case, it's interactive, and you have the what is the SR? SR is something like a ring, and then kind of Twin Star has a wheel. Yeah, they are upgrades to each other, kind of, and so they kind of changed only the interactive and the pin styles, but yeah.
So I found the Twin Star easier to pick than the 10.
I tried Trucker's 10 that one time, and it was awful. I couldn't find anything binding or anything. I hated it, and I never ended up picking it, but I picked the Twin Star and the Saturn, so, you know.
I picked the Twin Star the day I got it. The 10K. I've tried several times, and it's just like, hate this thing.
I got that very old log. Normally they are so worn and can't move anymore at all, and this one's quite nice to turn everything. It's just a normal size icon, an old one basically, and the keyway is especially tight every time, and I get a German log, it's so tight. Yeah, but you need to do it with like Moki's pointy picks, but
right,
it has so sharp clicks and so sharp spools. That's crazy. Really, it's really crazy. If you pick a pin, how sharp it clicks. I don't get why this is so much different to all my other locks. It's almost like a gold P.
Well, it's a Dom. Doms are all like that. They're all ridiculously difficult too, anyways, you know. So every time you get one, it's a new challenge.
Dom is always a challenge.
They always gotta mess with you.
This is crazy
somehow.
that you have kind of 2 different depths of full sets, which is kind of new to me.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, like you pick the rear, there are spools, have to set them, and at some point the first spool gets into position, and then the core turns way more far than the other ones. It's kind of really crazy to pick, even if it is not that difficult. I think it's around, no idea, spools, orange green belt, or something like that. But it's for that age, it's so cool, actually.
Look at my headset came out. Dang it! I missed what he said.
I
My
actually-
headset came out.
I actually can never tell with these pump key locks which version it is, because this one is most likely an FTH. It could be kind of Surveyor, Pacific. What is it here? I look it up. LPU.
Putting the keyless Primus in the giveaway pal. I hate it, and I will never. That can go to one of y'all. I don't want that thing. Yeah, I'm not that impressive. I don't care about this. I hated the one I had. Trucker still has mine because I locked it into a padlock. Like a dumbass. Made that mistake too. Told you guys I made every single mistake there was to make. I locked it in there and screwed it down before I even checked it, and I didn't have the actuator piece in, and now it's stuck in a padlock.
I looked it up. This one is the FTH. Yeah, okay. I didn't look it up. It is the FTH Surveyor. The Cobra has kind of a fancy pump element in the front. It has not this pump element. And the Theorat Pacific has a very different keybow and also a pump mechanism inside. And a very cool sidebar system. And the Surveyor is this one. That is basically just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins. 5 pins. And crazy serrated. And it's a brown belt one.
Oh, wow.
So that makes it reasonable why it is so difficult.
Yep. I bet you that is why.
Yeah. But I wonder if I can see on the picture probably with what other people picked it. And I see only kind of wires on the picture. Wait, that is probably interesting. YouTube. Let's see what other people use to pick it. FTH. I already forgot the name. Surveyor. Picked. Let's see what other people's like. Who we look into. Like, let's look. Yeah, let's look Lemantine, because he is a French guy. He knows what to deal with these logs. Okay, I see. What do I see? I see a bent wire, which it looks so weird. And I think it looks exactly the same like mine. It is the same like mine. Oh my god. Oh my god, it is actually exactly the same like mine.
Well, there you go.
He only bent an L on it that you can lever a little bit harder. But it's basically the same.
I found a Yale. It looks like a Yale. I don't even know
Monitor
if it's
Darkly. Monitor Darkly picked logs like 1,000 years ago.
Who? What?
A Monitor Darkly.
Oh,
So there it. What did he use for it? Let's see. It looks exactly the same. Oh my god! Really, I really should pull up. I really should put up these videos. Oh my god, that is so hilarious.
Well, whoever was first, everyone else probably was looking at theirs.
yeah.
I never looked at anyone, and I was like, "What the hell?" It's really indeed the same. I have no clue how I can put up this one. It's so funny.
I twisted up a cord so bad it's all messed up. Oh my goodness. Come on now. All right, there we go. Maybe. Might work out. Okay.
Greenish probably made a better tool. Greenish is a great picker.
Yeah,
And it looks exactly the same.
Is Greenish still actively picking?
He has no time, I think. But he is so there are a bunch of people who just kind of disappeared. But Greenish responds if you write him, so he is still around. He's just, I think, ultra busy with no idea. He got into Tool, I think, like the organization.
Okay.
And no idea how much they do beside the Lockon, but I think there are kind of a bunch of events they are on. And he's kind of, I think, in the organization team now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Crazy. He did it almost the same, but oh my god, he is kind of figuring out how to pick it. Oh my god, that looks weird.
My gosh.
It's really funny. It's really funny.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on a second. Okay.
Georgia Jim picked it also.
Oh.
Like, yeah, all tools look the same. It is really like it seems to be, it needs to be looking like that.
What was it? Oh.
My janky design is actually the only completely correct design.
Whoa. Messing all kind of stuff up.
Laylords, can you could you put up this thing what is it? I requested basically to show quick a website.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
It's just Monitor Darkly picking this thing, and oh no, we have got to the worst quality ever, I think. But here you see how his precise tool look like.
Oh yeah! Wow.
It looks
the
same bend like mine. It's just a hook going inside of there, and the next one. But I like how these guys were great. Really, these perspectives, they really show into the keyway. I have no clue how to set up a camera to be not blocking my own view basically on the log, and still showing a great view for the viewer. They did such a great job that time, and that was 4 years ago. Actually, 4 years ago was like when I started, like in March 2022. It's really crazy, right? Here is from Georgia Jim. His crazy tool looks like something like that. It has also this hook shape here. And it's basically all picking it the same. So it feels janky, but seems to be the right way to do that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. When did he picked it? 2 years ago. Yeah, that's cool, right? No?
Oh yeah, very cool.
Okay,
he's
my
genius with all that tool creations and stuff. Zoe the cat, you must have. Oh my god, why do we summon people? This is so creepy. I said Zoe the cat earlier, and there you are. Oh my gosh, we summoned Zoe now. This is wild. That's wild. That's totally wild. Oh, I hope you're doing well, Zoe.
Hello, Zoe. And the crazy card is kind of you just jank up something and try it. Actually, I made these. I will not call them tools because no idea. I was these things just get created by me when I get a log and I put it in my wise and I want to quick try something and I want to tension it it's in some way and then I just bend something I have laying around. And most of the times these days the tools I go then with. And it's crazy. It's really crazy that they are working and actually everyone bended it. It's this kind of way. Actually, this one hooks really great behind it. So I thought that one is really a great shape. It's a cool design. So just something to be able to float it would be even better.
Oh my gosh, I can't figure this out at all.
Yeah, me neither. So I will just put it away. So probably I will call it a night for myself because it's getting late and I should have put more wires here to bend them in case. Just in time, basically, when I need something. But the most weird thing is that it's just bended out of something like... Where do I have these rings laying around? No clue where I have these rings. Somewhere I have them. Here? Yeah, here. I bought these rings from Amazon, like for key change stuff, and I always use these. Actually, they are pretty sturdy, so it's not the worst material you can use for that. And it's so cheap. It's like, no idea, the bag was like €2 or something. Oh, yeah.
So we waited for the air to clear so they didn't get in their mojo sucked away too. Yep. Zoe was smart. Yes, it actually was good. We were just I thought I saw you in the chat and I said, "Oh my gosh, did I see Zoe in the chat?" And then when I didn't see that it was you, I said all kind of good things about you. We were just like, you know, we never say anything bad over here on this channel. We're super snake. Like, no, we didn't. We actually didn't talk any shit on you, Zoe. I just thought it was you in the chat. But it seems like every time we say somebody's name, we summon them. Let's see if we can summon Noxlox from the universe. He's not been in chat for a while. And who else? David Romano. Let's see if we can summon them from the beyond. See what happens. We'll mention their name and see if they show up.
David a little bit.
Yeah.
I already say goodbye. I'm still in voice until I have everything unplugged here. But I will slowly get a frame here. Saying bye already and still talking in the background. So
the ghost of Dig.
Yeah, wait, I need to go off screen then like that. But my voice is still here. I was so prepared on Thursday. It's crazy.
I saw your message in there and I felt so bad. I was like, oh, damn. Wait, who just disappeared?
Me.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. Now I see it. I heard your voice, so I wasn't registering. Oh shit! Look, we just summoned Sasquatch. Dang, we're good.
Yeah. So. No idea.
Wasn't David or Knox, but Sasquatch is here.
He was here earlier, so he can count.
I found those funny gifs on the LPU. The best was this girl counting with the fingers like 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4. I can't. I'm really too stupid to really memorize that the last show was Thursday and the next is Saturday, and then Saturday, Sunday, Thursday. It's so annoying. It's crazy or it's weird because if the show was on Saturday, then Thursday feels way too early. But if it is Thursday, then Saturday feels way too late.
Yeah, we'll do an earlier Saturday on the next Saturday that we go on.
Yeah, but I meant right now. I meant basically the distance of days.
Yeah,
it's weird because on the one way it's such a long gap, and on the other it's so short.
I know. It's annoying. It's so annoying. Because this next one it'll be like right around the bend. Like, oh, here it is, and then we'll have to wait again. I was thinking that too. That's funny.
On Saturday, you're like, oh yeah, I got it. Another week to calm down and find new stuff, and then on Thursday, oh no, it's again so far.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm getting nowhere with this guy.
I'm gonna have to try. Yeah, I have a couple. What one is that called? An Ilko? Is that what that was?
Yeah, I looked it up. It's a Kaba Ilko. It's a UE keyway.
Ooh. Yeah. Did you try counterclockwise at all? Sometimes I find
I was trying counterclockwise there.
Yeah. So I was gonna say sometimes I find that to be a tiny bit easier on some of them whacked out keyways, but yeah, they can be really shit bags, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, you got the majority of them done. You got a lot. That was a good
most
job.
of these I pick counterclockwise.
Okay. I always forget that you can pick counterclockwise, and I'll struggle for so long on a keyway, and then I'm like, let me try it the other way, and boom, like that. What is that one I pick? The key mark. When I pick it clockwise, I'm sitting there for an hour. Then I'm like, the one day I was like, let me just try it the other way and open in a second. I was like, really?
Yep. Have to remind people that the direction matters for the keyway, then the same with PTs as well as with there we go. As well as with dimples.
Will that turn out in good quality, what you're doing there by hand?
It's the way I've made all of my clear covers. So I've been happy enough with them. I mean, I wouldn't say they're like, show quality, but I haven't really, kind of polished them up kind of a thing. But
how big is this plate? Like 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 1.5?
I think it's 3 mil.
Wow, 3 millimeter, and then you can cut it with a scissor.
Yep. At least with those scissors.
I saw these heavy duty thing kind of scissors.
The Frisco.
Crazy. Normally they are for sheet, right? For metal.
You can with thin metal.
Yeah.
They got the slight serration on the. Wait a minute. Do these? Yeah, they do. The slight serrations on here.
Okay, so yeah. Crazy.
But yeah.
Could you show one of yours which you already made, which is finished, or don't you have something in reach? Because it's crazy that you can do something like that by hand. I always have excuses like, oh yeah, I have no machinery for that.
This is a quick and dirty one I did for the ASEC. Oops.
Okay. If you pull down the what is it? This foil, it's clear. It's totally clear on it, right? Or
Yeah,
is
this is it's a protective cover.
Foil. Yeah.
But yeah, like yeah.
That is crazy. So you can write before you pull it off. That is basically the last step you do. You could write or like fine sand the edges and everything.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, I do have one I can show you that I did up a little nice. Let's see.
All right, folks, my battery's about to die here.
All right. This
Well,
one.
I really appreciate you coming by, Paris.
Oh, I'm glad I could make it this time.
You were stopping through. I was like, oh my god. So...
I did say goodbye, and he is going earlier than me. Oh my god, I'm so bad at going.
All right, everybody, you take care.
Take care, Paris.
See you next time. Good seeing you.
See you. Bye bye.
So this needs a little more work, but I did some work on the edges, but it's not done yet. Still needs to be a little more rounded.
Can you get the glass clear again after it's scratched a little bit, or is that impossible basically?
Not so easy. This one I did more work on.
Oh, nice. That is great. Like, I would really don't touch it at all anymore after I pulled away the protective cover, because I will definitely touch with the sandpaper the basically the glass plate, and then it will be scratched directly. That is really nice.
But this one's been handled a little bit more. But so
I'm getting cold.
Like, I wonder always if you can polish it clear again after you.
It depends how deep the scratches are, but you can polish it to some degree.
Okay.
Oh,
actually, I'm kind of curious. I'm going to,
because there are hacks like with toothpaste and so toothpaste and so on, like this very fine grit. No idea if anyone ever tried this, but don't try this at home. I just heard it. That people do that kind of stuff. I bet there is a kind of some specialized substance for it, like a paste or something, like for auto lacquers or what it's called, paints. You can put crystal clear packing tape over it.
So, this was not polished with polishing compound. I used the micro mesh. So here's some. I'll cut this off because I'm not going to use it for anything. And then we can.
Yeah, exactly like these headlight restore kit Lockshark said in chat. Exactly like that.
Okay.
But what Keyman said, crystal clear packing tape, do you remove it after that or leave you on the packing tape? Because it sounds like not like a solution, like a workaround.
I don't know.
But they all say
packing tape on what, Jake?
Again?
The packing tape on what?
Keyman said it, like you can put crystal clear packing tape over it and the scratches will disappear.
I didn't know that. It's like air bubbles and all that kind of stuff. I've never had good luck with them.
Tape over it. The glue will fill the scratches.
So this is virgin. So it just has maybe a little bit of fingerprint on it. That's it. So you can see how nice
what the fuck? 12,000? I never have seen something above 4,000.
Let's see if this makes it much worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I never polished my my tools because they scratch anyways in the keyway.
I'm sending those out. So, yeah, I did fog it a little bit.
Yeah,
not much, but
Lockshock and Cheeky Man, if it fills the scratches with the glue, you still don't be allowed to pull the tape off after it, right? It needs to stick on it. And it needs to stay on it. It's not like I tape over it, then I pull off the tape and it's repaired.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Do you pull the tape off or what?
I think you need to leave it on.
Yeah, probably.
It has kind of a like with.
I guess
with,
if it works, but
yeah, for me, any kind of like putting any kind of tape or film or anything like that, I never like the look of it. It's impossible if it's going to be really smooth and all that. It's impossible to get the air bubbles out, and even then, it just to me looks like there's another layer there.
Ooh.
You try now on a small part to scrape it, and that's genius. A test part.
Yeah, I think you might be slightly delayed.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm watching on the YouTube and on the other one.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what I did, and there's a slight haze to it. So that would not be a perfect solution. You still want to use some kind of polishing compound or something along those lines.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have here like 2 screens on, and I'm watching on the wrong one. Where's the other one?
But yeah, basically this one, I don't know. It may end up being a display cover. It's like I kind of go at it. Depends on the lock. So like that one for the ASAC, and I did one for the Era Fortress. Those it was kind of more. It was so I could learn the lock. So I wasn't all that necessarily careful with them. But like the one for the WLN detector, it's like, okay, no, I went in with that in mind that this is going to be for display. Yeah, I really took more care with that one.
Yeah,
but
it looks good.
But they're all hand done.
Dang.
The tools are too. Like, this I did with hacksaw and files.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess I could probably do one too then if you go out with hacksaw and files. I always think I need some better tool or some magic tool to do this stuff. And then
Lady Locks, you will do it on the porch like a week long.
Yeah. I still have to do it on the porch even with a hacksaw because it gets shit everywhere. I just have my, I have the room I'm in is like carpeted, and so I can't get like metal flakes all over, you know what I mean? It sucks. I can't work in here. Truly, I have to, the drill. We gotta go outside and carry all our stuff out with
a wand. So it's like I can do with this. But I just find that if you slip with that, it's much more impactful than slipping with a file. So,
Yeah, true.
and with my hand,
sander. I have one of them sanders, that's wheel sander thingies that has like a sander and then a buffer or something. Or not a buffer. I don't know. It might be a buffer. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a sanding wheel on one side. It's got the two wheels on it. You know, I have one of them outside, but it's like you still can't. I don't know if that's something you could use for that kind of stuff. I just don't know.
For this, actually, yeah. So you could use those sanding wheels and like the cloth wheels for polishing on this. I found that those microfiber cloths were great. Yeah. Because by the time you get to the grit of using those, you're not shaping anymore. So I do most of the shaping with a file. And then once I got the shape where I want it, then I go to the sandpaper and using these kind of foam pads work really well because they contour to whatever you're doing. So if you've got like a, somewhat curved surface or whatever like that, or, something that isn't completely flat, you can still kind of get in there pretty well.
Yeah.
And then that's for like initial, I go through, this is like, 60. I found that the grits on this doesn't match the actual sandpaper grit. So this isn't quite as rough as 60 grit sandpaper.
Okay.
But they're consistent within, like a 220 of the same product. This is going to be finer. So, it works if you stay within the same system. Yeah. But then I'll switch over to the microfiber, and there's a little bit of overlap there. And those, again, the numbers aren't quite the same. But you're no longer shaping when you're on the microfibers. So you only do a few swipes with each cloth, because the cloth numbers are fairly close together as well. So you just take one cloth, you just do a couple swipes like that. And Adam Savage has a great video on sandpaper and how to do it. And he it's like there'll be interns in there and they'll be sanding away. And it's like, look at your sandpaper. And it's like, if it's clogged like this was, this isn't bad. Where was it? Yeah. If it looks like this.
Yeah.
Okay, this needs to be washed. And if you had sandpaper like this, throw it away.
Yeah.
It's done.
You got to have grit on it or it's not going to work.
And they're like, oh my God, it worked so well. It's like, yeah. Grab a fresh sheet. And then what you do, like say for sanding this, you do one grit this way.
Oh,
and then when you switch to the other grit, you go this way until you see the scratches that run this way disappear. And now you have scratches going this way. So you switch papers and now you do this way again. Okay. And then when the horizontal ones go away, and then
that's genius.
That's how you know when to switch.
Yeah.
And when I was using that microfiber, it was just like, okay, rub. Oh, okay. Go to the next one. Rub. Okay, go to the next one. Yeah, and it was just boom, 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 boom. And so those didn't clog up bad and they're washable. Like
there's a video from Adam Savage, you said?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, link it in the LPU somewhere or in the other server. Or send it to me.
I'll do it somehow. I'll put it in here. It might be later tonight because
no worries.
I haven't eaten dinner yet and all that. But it's awesome. I'll have to find it.
I think I suck at everything which is so basic material kind of modifying. No idea. Like sandpaper. That is all basics of kind of crafting. Like
Yeah.
sandpaper and files and probably cut something with a saw. There's so much to it. Basically, you can do so much wrong, but it still works if you do it wrong. But it's not good for the teeth of the saw or something. It's not
like
working
files,
as great.
You should know which way the file cuts. Like this, I can feel it smooth, and I can feel it bite when I pull it this way. So, okay, it bites when you push. So, you only put pressure when you're pushing, and then when you're pulling back, no pressure. So
yeah, that's the same like with
by doing this, you go pressure, pull, and
that was the same with for impressioning. Otherwise, you had kind of scratches or something, or some what is it called? Like not such a fine surface like you could have.
Yeah, because you'll end up you can be interfering with the surface with the pulling.
Yeah.
And
the crazy card said also, guys, it says he said Scotch-Brite pads also comes in different grits if you need finer grits on contour pieces.
And I've got, what is it? Where'd it go?
GQ, that's what she says.
There's these, so there's like different colors for different.
I didn't know about the Scotch-Brite. That's pretty cool. What's up, Stu?
These are so nice to use.
No clue about all that.
And that'll contour around anything, and even like saws. Like most saws are set to cut on push, but I mean hacksaws are so you can put the blade on either way. So I set mine up to cut on pull because I feel like I have more control on the pull. So just gentle on the push, and then on the pull is when you put down the force, and also you relax your grip. Because you don't need a death grip when you're cutting. So you just need to hold the saw steady and in position.
I always had a kind of a teacher in, it wasn't metal school, it was just like, I think 1 month or 2 months in metal something. And kind of my teacher was always like, let the tool work for you, not your force or not your muscle.
I have to remind myself of that all the time. I'll find myself exhausted, and it's like, dude, relax.
Yeah, like you don't force the saw into the metal, like push it down while you're cutting. You really let the saw do the work. And it was funny because I was cutting a piece of metal, and I was really working my ass off of cutting this thing down, and it was so much work. And then my teacher came over and was like, "What you're doing there?" And he put the saw on it, and he was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was off.
Yeah,
it was crazy how much material he took away with each cut.
And you'll be kinder to the teeth, because if you're like on mine that's set on cut on pull, if you're pushing down when you're pushing, it's not cutting, but you're beating up on the teeth. So you're going to wear it out quicker. And most Japanese saws cut on pull.
Okay.
And I just found I like that better.
So we have to learn much things, Lady Locks.
What was I going to say? Oh, Vector also, guys. Vector said he wants to do a impressioning live stream. So,
that'd be cool.
When do you guys want to do that? When do you think we should do it? Because I mean, I could do it whichever live we're doing. We can put it as impressioning. It doesn't matter to me. So, you want to do Thursday? This Thursday?
Yeah, whatever works for him.
Yeah,
I would also say what better works for him.
Yeah, because he said he's finally got all this stuff he needed. Because I guess he needed certain things like the sound. He needed to get the sound thing right and all that because he didn't want to scratch everybody's eardrums. But we haven't done one of those in a while. I got my impressioning tools right in the drawer here. We could follow along. Whatever, or just hang out and pick and let him run the show. Yeah. So that'll be cool. All right. Well, I think I'm going to advertise it. Then I'm going to put up the live stream for Thursday and make it like, key impressioning and stuff. And then we'll have it up early so people can ring the bell so it, they know about it and they don't miss it.
Come join the masochism. No kidding.
What's that?
I said, come join the masochism.
Yeah. Impressioning is when you file a key to open a lock, but you don't have anything but a key blank and a file. It's pretty wild. There's a way that you can, move the key inside the lock in order to get these little marks on the key, and that's when you know where to file. It's pretty cool. I can bring my shop back to drown out the filing. There you go.
And the crazy card.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, there's crazy stuff. I never heard of impressioning before starting with Locksport. So
yeah, me neither.
It's normal.
But no, that's why you're here. This is the best place to be to learn about that kind of stuff, That's why we're doing it. And yeah, Dots would love to see one too. So yeah, we'll do it on Thursday. I think that'd be great.
Normally these techniques are stuff for locksmiths, I would say, but it's very cool. Actually, there are kind of competitions in Locksport which only covers that. And there are crazy good people. If you have been on one competition where they do that, and you are if you are into Locksport, you will say, oh man, these are crazy freaks everywhere here. But if you are under those people, you are like, whoa, that's crazy. That's impressive. Yeah,
it's very impressive. I think they're crazy freaks anyway, and I am into Locksport, so those guys are nuts. They can do it so quickly. It's crazy. Yeah. It's like if you just have a lock and, you figure out, oh, this takes this key blank, you can actually use that key blank in whatever lock you're up against and wiggle it and jiggle it a certain way and then pull it out and file and wiggle it and jiggle it again, pull it out and file. It's more complex than that, but that's the gist of it. And you can actually open a lock with just a key blank and filing your own key without knowing anything about the bidding or anything. It's pretty wild and pretty cool. And when I do the live stream, what I'll do afterward is I'll put up links to the files and everything that you would need in order to, do it yourself. So that way then we can maybe do a follow-up one the next month. And then anybody that wanted to buy the shit and try it themselves can follow along with the next one.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
The crazy part, I wish I could download your metalworking knowledge.
Yeah, right. Oh no.
It'd be nice to be able to do that, like in the Matrix.
It was very, very interesting. It was also fun.
King. Yeah. What's that, Dick?
On the LockCon, I saw the first. That was the only one, only impressioning contest I saw, but it was also the biggest one. Kind of, you can see probably here, and I noticed like if I took my tools with me, but I didn't took part into the competition because somehow for the first time everything feels so stressful, and I just wanted to watch and get in contact with the people, and I just watched the whole thing, and I noticed like, okay, if I would have taking part, I would have such a big kind of handicap because everyone they know which lock is impressioned. It is this kind of an abyss, and they know exactly which key blank, they know exactly which basically which keyway and so on, and they have all of them made kind of a tool which has it's basically like a lock where you drilled out the pins, or you to put out the pins. In those chambers, you put kind of pins which are sharp, like nails, and they are pushed exactly. They are pushed inside of the lock. They taped over it, basically. You put the key blank into it the first time, then you hammer down on these nails, and then you have marks on the key where you have to file, basically. Just as a first indicator where the pin sits. And this is something you do normally, like, it takes time to get the positions for the pins. So they kind of what is it called? Kind of a shortcut of that. So they have kind of a tool for marking these spots. Some have kind of a scratching tool to do that. Some have kind of half-cutted cores to line in always the key to look up what they are about. And everyone in the competition has the same bidding, basically, to make it fair. And it's crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah, they get real into it. I would love to go to one of them and watch one time. Where was that one at, Dig? In Germany?
In the Netherlands. It takes always part in the Netherlands. And it's crazy. There's a guy, Jos, he's called. He's also from the Tool team, and he always do it in a kilt. Like, I have no idea if he's from Scotland, but he does it in his kilt. And if you do kind of a little bit research on YouTube or something, you even find a video of this guy and how he did that. And it's basically like everyone, or there is kind of a team in front of the competition. Every table are like, no idea, 4 people or something around the edges. Everyone has set up their voice on the table to do the impressioning, and kind of a magnifying glass and everything what they need. Like they have so much more tools on the table than me. It's crazy. Like magnifying glass with lights. Almost everyone has the same stuff there. Kind of. And then you have kind of the management team in front of which start everything, and they basically call off the start, and then they start everyone. And when you get to turn the core, you basically scream open, and they take down your time, and then a staff member needs to check if it was legit. And it was really fun, and it was crazy how fast some of these people open a lock.
Yeah,
and you have kind of no idea how many rounds it was, like 10 rounds or something.
Wow.
And basically all times get counted together, and then you have basically the shortest time wins the competition, and kind of always Jos wins always. He's so crazy good. It's crazy. I think Greenish was second or something, or third. It was crazy. So on the LockCon here in Germany, they are probably the best of the best. Not from America, but even some from America come over.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, that would be cool to watch in person.
It was an event to be there, definitely.
Wow. Well, guys, I am going to call it a day because it is late for me. I know it's late for Dig.
I think even Locknoob took part in it, but I can't remember. I think he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm so bad at this." like it's crazy if you see the big YouTuber and noticing he is basically like one of us. Like he's not, what is it called? Like taking up or something. Like feeling better than anyone else. He's like, I try it. Just I'm so bad at this.
Yeah, he's very down to earth. I like him.
He's so cool.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
I think even Rubber Band and so on took part in the competition, but there are some people which are just so crazy good.
Yeah, they're like the elite. They're elite
absolutely.
at it. They're like very, very good. But it's something that you can learn from scratch, and you never know. You might, if you keep practicing, you could probably be pretty damn good too, but it's hard to do it. I don't like it. And if you can't see good and you don't have the right lighting and you don't have the right stuff, it gets to be a big pain in the butt. But I'm excited. I will let Vector know. We'll try to fix it up for this Thursday. And the crazy card, if you want to try it along with everybody, you're welcome to join in and get on the live, or I can give you the information for the certain tools that you could order to do it, and if they're there in time, to participate. If you're interested in that kind of thing, just get a hold of me on Discord, and I'll get you the links to all the stuff. I think I want to say I have all that in my first impressioning live stream I did like 3 years ago, but I'll have to look back through the through the stuff and see. But I have links, or I can find you links. Somebody has links around here. We can get you to order the stuff. The most expensive thing is the file. Everything else is like, you need to just get key blanks and whatever, a lock that's not that has, that's bidded to a certain bidding and whatever. But anyhow, yeah, just get a hold of me on Discord if you want. If not, I mean, just I'm gonna end up at the end of the stream or even before, I'll get some links to put in the stream so everybody will have it. So, but anyways, I'm gonna call it a night.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys hanging out and
For having us.
yeah, thanks a lot for chilling with me, guys. I hope you all had fun in chats. I love you all so very, very much. I'll see you guys on Thursday for impressioning with Vector. I wish I had a dun dun dun. But see you guys later.